here from, well, let me just pause for, I always do that.
Cleavage. Liz here.
Cleavage, Liz! It's going in the outtakes.
Yeah, totally, I hope so.
Speaking to my boobs. Liz here from LizDialto.com, and we're taking a little break from the Skype split screen today because I was lucky enough to come to Costa Mesa in Orange County and work out today with Amy Clover of Strong Inside Out for workout number 29 of her 30, you call it 30 for 30 or 30 by 30?
30 by 30. 30 by 30 years old. What?
Oh, is that what it was?
Yes.
When did you turn 30?
In November, so it's going to be way like, I'm hitting my deadline early because I'm an overachiever.
And so you're 1983?
Yeah.
Me too.
What up?
All right, so Amy is, first of all, you guys think I have a lot of energy? This chick, I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. It's very rare that I find people that are way more energetic than I am. So Amy was on this incredible mission to do 30 workouts in 30 different cities by the time she turns 30 for a really amazing cause. And I'm not going to waste any time talking about it because you're so much better at it. You guys might want to grab a tissue or something. We get a little emotional, but it's incredible. So I'm very excited to share her story with you. So go ahead.
So basically to celebrate the 30th birthday that I almost didn't have, I'm doing 30 donation-based boot camps in 30 cities across North America. This was number 29, so we're just about done with the tour. But our big bang of a 30th boot camp is going to be in Portland on July 5th. If you're there, please come out 8 a.m. at CrossFit Portland. But the whole story behind it was that I suffered for most of my life with clinical depression and obsessive compulsive disorder, and I didn't think it was okay to talk about it. I kept it all inside because there's this shame around depression, and you don't talk about struggle, you just get over it, you just suck it up and get over it.
Right.
And so I kept it inside for a lot of my growing up years until it just got so much and the pain just festered and just grew inside of me until I just felt like I couldn't handle it anymore. And so I actually was hospitalized in 2005 for trying to take my own life. And then I eventually found fitness as this outlet, as this way for me to feel strong from the inside out. So that's where Strong Inside Out, the name of my site, came from, was from that feeling of gaining that strength through those workouts, through strength training, through running, and it feeding into my real life as well. So I wanted to take this inspiration that I had through movement and have it become its own movement, I guess. So that's what the 30 by 30 project is becoming. And
it's amazing. Luckily I had like 20 minutes to cool off and not be super sweaty when it was over, but she's super motivating. You guys know I love that. But so tell us, were you fit at all? Had you worked out, played sports or anything growing up or no?
Not really. I was kind of that kid actually. My cross country, I was on cross country, but my cross country coach actually didn't call me back the next year because I was such a big complainer. I was in wrestling, but I won one match. It was varsity due to default because the other guy didn't show up. I was like that kid who did it because other kids were doing it, and then I'd do it and be like, I hate this.
Yeah.
You know, and I wouldn't I wasn't into fitness at all. Yeah.
So what were the first? What got you in? Did you try a bunch of different things?
So I started getting into fitness for all the wrong reasons. I actually was doing acting for a while, and I got into fitness because I basically wanted to like be model skinny and all of that kind of stuff. And then I kind of went down the wrong path with it initially, but after my hospitalization, I got back into it and I started realizing how I felt after I was going each time, and that's when I started getting addicted to it for the right reasons. Was like, this is my chance to let it all out and to just, you know, use this as my outlet.
Yeah. So I just lost my next question. I do this all the time, by the way. I do this in like most of my interviews. I had such a good one too. So what's your favorite kind of workout?
Oh my gosh. So as you can tell from the boot camp, I'm kind of like ADD with the way that I work out, and I just combine all different kinds of things. So I usually do short burst, high intensity training, and I meld strength training with cardio, which is what I try to do with the boot camp as well.
Which I love.
Yeah. So it's like high intensity interval training is kind of my favorite thing to do, but I really do love power yoga.
Ooh,
and power yoga, and I love running when I just need to really think.
Yeah, I actually, as she was doing this boot camp, I'm taking mental notes. You did combine some yoga movements that I was loving. I just got into yoga in January, so I was like, yes, this is great. Now, let me ask you, so I'm sure there are people watching who do struggle with depression, and you know, it doesn't have to be clinical, it doesn't have to be diagnosed. Sometimes you're just in a funk that lasts more than a day or two, and you start to do all that, what's wrong with me, all these things. Other than fitness, what are the things that you do if you ever, because you know, for most things, you're never just 100% better.
Yeah.
I'm sure you have like dark days here and there, or something will trigger an old memory. What's your process for getting back out of that place to where you are?
That's an excellent question, because actually a lot of people...
Hang on one second.
Yeah.
We have a helicopter. We're by the airport.
Oh, please.
It's yellow.
It's yellow. It's a yellow helicopter.
And we're sitting under a lovely tree. This is gorgeous. Okay, keep going.
So basically, where was I going with that? It was like, how do I get out of my funk? So this applies to anybody, and we all struggle. It's just universal. So it doesn't have to be depression. It doesn't have to be obsessive compulsive disorder or an anxiety disorder. It's just for whenever you're feeling down. And that's the thing, is that this is not a cure for depression. It's a better coping mechanism for depression that helps you get out of it sooner. So what I do immediately, and I actually talked with Chris Brogan about this on my site, what I do immediately when I start to feel like that is I talk about it. Because not talking about it got me into such a dark place that now the first thing I do is go to the closest people in my life, like my best friend, my fiance, and say, hey, so I'm feeling like depression's starting to take a hold of me again, and I just want you to be aware that I might be a little bit, more down in energy than I usually am. And then I make myself go do something outside, get out of my house, go do something, even if it's just a walk, even if it's just like walk down for a coffee or something like that. Go do something. Action is so great at just getting you out of that funk. Again, movement, like you kept saying. It's like the recurring theme. Yes. I love that. So Amy is amazing. I want everyone to go to her website. I'm going to put links, stronginsideout.com, and I want you to check out the 30 by 30. If you're seeing this, it's probably a couple days before that happens. So if you're in or around or anywhere near the Portland area, you've got to meet this girl in person. Go check it out. If you live in or around the LA area, she's also going to be starting up some boot camps in Santa Monica. So again, we'll link up everything. Amy, thank you so much. This was so amazing. I loved the workout. I feel fantastic afterwards. Awesome. And we'll definitely see you again soon. Thank you.